Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Runesha and this is KSP 1.3. So today we're gonna launch two satellites around Kerbin in a polar orbit. So the first thing we're gonna do here is remove two satellites, as we don't need to have four with us. We could go with four, but in a polar orbit I don't think I can launch anything easy from there. So I prefer to use an equator to launch the things to other planets and so on. So the first thing we need to do, we can check out here we have 3,900 delta V, yeah. So what will happen, of course, is as usual this will change, and in our case it's actually a good thing that it changes because when we are launching, yeah, I'm a little bit confused here about, okay. Oh yeah, because I didn't see any fairing there, that threw me off in my commentary here. Yeah, so when we are launching at a polar orbit, it doesn't mean, usually we always send our rockets going east. When you do that, it means that we are falling in the way, which is the rotation of Kerbin is rotating to east. So we kind of gonna get 200 meters per second for free. So yeah, it demands a little bit more delta V to we're gonna go against I think if we go to map mode it's more apparent, and so yeah, Kerbin is rotating in this way, and usually we launch this way. If I usually launch, you remember, right here, and then I spin around and I get 203 there because Kerbin is helping me there. But now we're gonna launch north, and that means that the Kerbin will spin here, so we will probably lose something. I don't know how much actually. We just did it. I have only launched like that in when I started the game and learning in the ropes in the game, but I have no idea how much big effect is gonna be. So we can see that our thrust ratio is 1.90, 1.99, yeah, around it up here, and we almost have 4.6.5k delta V. So yeah, we have 700 delta V more than we should have been needing if we launched as east as usual. So let's launch north here. That means that the rocket will actually travel in this way. I think. I'm not sure about this. Yeah. So yeah, so we almost have two here. So let's go to around 75% throttle. We don't want to go too fast with this rocket here. We don't want to go too slow either. Yeah, it's a pain to fly. Okay. Yeah. That gave us 1.2, yeah, I'm fine with that, so let's see if we can, okay, let's tilt it. So, oh, so is this direction, okay, cool, I'm fine with that. Okay, I will not tilt the rocket, I should probably not tilt the rocket anyway, because yeah, it's not a very aerodynamic thing. Yeah, this part is the lower part is very aerodynamic, but not the upper part with the two satellites sticking around here. So yeah, but it is cool that we can use this design. I have this suspicion that we will flip here. Maybe I should. I will ease up on the leaning here, so we will lean a bit more after we have left the front part of the atmosphere. Then, yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm flying completely blind here. I'm not sure how this will handle. It actually seems fairly responsive. Okay, now I'm kind of fighting it. Let's fly into the prograde, because that is our predicted route. So if we fly in the prograde, it should be quite smooth, but we have to be careful here. Yeah, I'm flying super slow here, so we don't go into... Yeah, you can see the thrust weight radio. Oh man, I'm thinking wrong. Oh, we flipped. Okay. Oh man, that is not very economic flying. We are more or less dead in the water now. Yeah, I don't see how you can fix this. But after all, there is no Kerbins. So yeah, I must share you. Sometimes my plans don't pan out. I think the biggest, most stupid mistake I made was to tilt my. Yeah, I have to fly it exactly as I've flown it before. So no sudden, extremely tilting before after the 10,000 meters here. Wait, we almost. I think I can save us maybe. Okay, so now we are flying full throttle up. I wonder if I can salvage this. I don't think so. We have lost so much delta V by doing this. I mean, I must say I'm kind of expressed. So yeah. Yeah, I need full speed here to force it to fly. Maybe I can save it. I don't care, it can be kind of cool. So now we are flying north, full speed. And it could be kind of cool if I launched into a successful one. Okay. So we have 2000 delta V, so maybe it's possible, that would be awesome. But I think our predicted route is crazy. Okay, it's not that bad. As long as we can get out of the atmosphere here, I think we can make it here, so let's... Yeah, maybe. I don't think I will have delta V enough to do it. That is the biggest problem with this fly here, because I have been spinning here. Okay, cool. So, oh, what am I doing? Okay, so if I add maneuver, circularize, we can make it. We can make it. We could make it. Yes. So. That's really cool, because we are now outside of the atmosphere, and I need to spin our ship to the maneuver. I can actually make it. This was the most fun launch I ever had. If I can make it, I will give myself some kind of award or something. Okay, so let's point into maneuver. We need 3 minutes 33 seconds. Yeah, we can make it. We will do this. It's only requires 1247 delta V. Okay, so yeah, it's paid off to have a lot of delta V. I could even flip and fix everything. Okay, so let's see here. Maneuver in 40. Yes, I'm kind of glad because yeah, this was the best launch ever. Yes, it was not the most perfect one, but I'm kind of cool that I could salvage this launch into something and that we can use. Yes. Okay, so let's speed this up a bit. Okay, cool. So if we just launch now, we will be able to make it. That is kind of awesome. Well, or at least in ferry here. We can see here we are 70,000 meters is the atmosphere, so yeah, we are in space. So all we want to do here is to create a good orbit around 113,000 meters there, and our maneuver is predicting that it should be possible, but we will be very close. This will be the closest shave I think I have in a long time here. Okay, cool. So there we go. It's actually worked out quite fine there. We have orbit here. Our lowest point is at 112,000 meters. 1,000 meters and 100. Yeah, that is good enough for me. So yeah, let's start launching our satellites there. We can see the struts sticking out here. So yes, let's decouple here, and then I will press this, so we are now in this, and then we'll just speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, so we are not so close to our carrier here. We don't want any mistakes here. This is expensive stuff, and I have fought a lot to get this in orbit. Okay, the most weird launch ever. Okay, let's deploy. Okay, cool. So yes, I'm gonna press control from here, and Snesha has forgotten his own naming conventions. We need to go to the tracking station. Okay, so you can see we already have a very strong satellite network going here, but we're gonna make it even stronger here. So my naming convention is, first I take the planet, then I take the type of satellite and add it to the air. So yeah, that was an easy one to remember. So yeah, let's go back to okay, cool, the rename Kerbin dash R100 relay satellite 1. The reason why I name them in this way, because when we sort them now, it will be easy to find them, because they will be sorted after the planet, and then it will be sorted after what kind of type it is, and then how many it is. That's why I take the time to do it like this. And yeah, yes, I know some viewers will want me to shoot on my own satellite carrier here. Maybe I should. Yeah, this is a stupid idea. I missed it, so yeah, I shouldn't do stuff like that. It will... Oh no, it thought it was controlled from there, so let's see. That's that one, and that is that one. Okay, cool, so yes, yeah, we'll just talk so it doesn't get confused. Extend solar panel, so we don't forget to do that. Okay, cool. So now we can start plotting our course here. Toggle area. Okay, so yeah, let's stabilize it and plot our first course. So the first satellite, we want to do it around here. Add maneuver. Oh no, now dragon stuff. Okay, let's press to 0, and then we'll go prograde. Let's go 10. The thing is, yeah, let's just first do this, and I can explain why I want to do it like this. I'm thinking around. Okay, there is escape, so if I do it around there, okay, cool. So let's. So around 900 delta V prograde from the bottom, we'll send our satellite right here. So let's see if we can stabilize it like that. Okay, so the reason why I do it like this is because that means that it will be a less risk that this satellite will be blocked by Minimus or Duna or even our other planet by having it like this here. So let's see if I can use this. Okay, if I go radially here, what will happen? Okay, so that is normal, I want. So yeah, the reason is because this satellite will spend so much time being up here, it will go so slow here, around 100 meters per second, and it will be go fast, and there is slow as there. So most of the time it will not be under Kerbin here. That way we will have easy time to get contact with it. It's not a perfect launch here, but you can see here, if we zoom out here, that it is actually has a different there, and we will send another one under it. So that will maximize our cover from a long distance, or at least that is my theory that I'm coming up to. Yes, I know I'm not rocket science, but I think it will work. So okay, so it's the usual deal here. First, let's go to activate our engine. So that is ready. Let's point out we have a. So there we have. We are more or less gonna go in the this way here. So there should be a simple one. So I can probably lock in onto that one, the retrograde here. So yes, cool. So let's make a burst. So we have a get a value. So 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna count on that for a while here. So let's just get here for now. Okay, so 1 minute and 30 seconds plus 12. So 1 minute and 42 seconds is when we will want to execute our burn. So I think we will, yeah, let's point there. It should be a fairly simple burn. Okay, cool. So we need to go here. The reason why I like to warp in small space is because when you don't have a maneuver lock, you can't lock onto the maneuver. It will keep it exactly into the maneuver here. So yeah, we are getting closer to our now. We are about 20 seconds until we need to burn here. So let's see if we can spin this around. Yes, it's really maneuverable thanks to extra reaction wheel. Yes, cool. So I soon, yeah. So cool. We will start working on this here. Slowing down here for the last part, because the last part is going a lot. Let's see how far we can get it out without getting an escape. Flying it at that angle there. So we can see how far it is away here. So yeah, I will do it like this until I get the escape, and then I will go backwards again, because that will gain me a lot of height here. So we'll spend even more time on this part here, so it will not be blocked here. Okay, there we go, the escape. So what we need to do now is go retrograde for a small amount of time. Cool, so there we go. So that is an awesome orbit for our satellite. Reading on the KSP wiki, there is actually people that are waiting until it gets all the way here at the top before launching the other one. So it means that one satellite will, when it's, they're trying to synchronize that. So when one satellite is there, another one will be here at the fast part. But you know, even if you get a little bit off over the years, it actually will drift more and more, so it will not be even exact. So I think it's a little bit a waste of time, to be honest. It's not really helpful at all, because it will be drift off, so it will not be synchronized after a while. So why spend so much time for it? Maybe if you can do it super exactly, but I think that the error margin will be so tiny, so it will be I'm not that skilled yet. So now we have our satellite here. Let's put off SOS, and we will go to the map tracking station and get our other satellite. So this time I will make it easy for myself. So let's click on Kerbin. Where are you, Kerbin satellite? Well, here we have our satellites. The reason why I choose it back again is because I remember I can copy this, so I don't have to think about my own naming convention. So let's switch over to the other satellite. Okay, there we have it. Cool, so let's do this first. Decouple this. And then I will point our rocket into retrograde. And I'm gonna deorbit this one. So I don't need a lot of delta V to deorbit this one, but in that way, it's more fun to send it out to space and crashing down to the atmosphere right into Kerbin where there are kerbals, because it's more fun that way. So so let's start by doing that. Let's go. There we have a crash. Cool. Bye bye. Can we even see our satellite carrier? We are over the sea here. That's interesting. I wonder where we have our satellite. I don't think we can see it any longer as I crash it into the atmosphere. So this was a weird angle for you. So let's deploy this. Press Control from here, rename, mark every text, and rename it as number 2. Cool, so we're done with that. Let's get our solar panel out. Oh let's get rid of our attachments here. We want to be free and single. Okay, so solar panels. Okay, let's activate the engine here. So that was everything I needed to do. Now let's go over to map mode here. We can see our satellite relay satellite 1 is, as you can see, it loses speed the more it goes here, and it will lose even more later. So what we want to do is create a maneuver. Let's see if we can create it fairly where I want it to be. It's not perfectly polar angled. I could probably fix that, but now the other one is not. So let's better 2 crooked than 1 crooked and 1 right. So let's not pretend that it looks like there. It doesn't have any really impact on things anyway. So we'll remember that we will want to go around 800 delta V. Here we can see our satellite is here, and let's go all the way here. I think 900 was the magic number now, if I remember. Yes. So as you can see, both of these satellites will spend a little time here around here, but it will make them easier to contact. Also, I wanted to do it in this way because and it will be helpful because it will be easier for us if, in case we want to reach these panels, or it will be not to be blocked by celestial bodies as often. Okay, so why do I have this toggle here? Let's go there, and we will. First, we want to point, as usual, we want to burn right into. We want to burn right into the retrograde, or sorry, maneuver here, to get the estimated burn. Yeah, it's the same, 1 minute and 42 seconds, or take it or less. Yeah. Okay, so let's go up here. Okay, so I have a lot of space junk. This is space junk here. Yeah, so that is just flying around here. Yeah, so I have to clean that up. I will show you after how you do that after we have executed this. Okay, 47. Okay, so we will start a burn here. Now, when I was burning here and creating these orbits, now I get a kind of idea why people synchronize this waiting to launch that, because that means that at least one of the different satellites will be out here long in the space. Otherwise, they will be a little bit synchronized. Being close to Kerbin at the same time. So yeah, but over time that kind of it will yeah. I kind of regret that I didn't do it. I kind of just understood, yeah. So when one satellite is there, the other one will be all the way out here. So yeah, that is quite smart. Now I understand why you do things. Yeah, I have a hard time to do things if I don't understand them. I don't like to do things if I don't understand them, because then I don't see the point of doing them. Okay, so we are getting closer here. So let's slow our roll a bit here, so we can get our as long orbit as possible. So now I regret that both of them will be almost at the same time. But if I change how far away they will go, how long they will go from Kerbin, it will mean that one of them will be faster. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it really doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's find out as... Yeah, it looks good here. Okay, so let's go a little bit retrograde. There we go. So yeah, let's find out what happens here. Let's first deactivate SOS. It will, but we have big batteries on this one. Okay, so let's remove our maneuver and yeah, let's find out what happens a bit if we... Yeah, I see the point of if I have waited until this was at the highest point here and launched our satellite here, it will mean now you can see they are both going here. Let's see how it looks when we have made an orbit, total orbit here. So let's see here. Oh, we are at 46.3 meters per second. Yeah, so they will spend a lot of time out in space, but now they are kind of synchronized in the wrong way. As you can see, this one goes a lot faster than this one. So yeah, it won't be a big problem anyway. So let's go a little bit more. So as you can see, it goes a lot faster when it goes down there. Now both of them are here. Let's go 10,000 speed here. So yeah, it will go super slow here, and then it will pick up speed here, and here it will go fast, slower and slower and slower and slower until it comes at the high points, and then it will crashing back to Kerbin. So yeah, I think it will not be a problem, especially as I didn't get exact height here. We have, let's mark this one. Yeah, so yeah, it won't be a problem. This one is going around a lot faster than this one. It almost makes two orbits around, while this, yeah, so yeah, it won't be a problem. Okay, so let's go to the tracking station, and I'm gonna show you how to remove some space junk. We can visit some, so all of these things are space junk here. Wait, where do we have our, oh yeah, our satellite carrier? Where are you? As you can see, we have connections from everywhere. It's as you can see, we have many threads of connection of these green ones here. Let's go to our satellite carrier keep here. I wonder where, I can't see where it is. Let's just find out. Okay, so it's crashing down here. We are at 100,000 meters, and it's slowly crashing down here. So yeah, let's make it crash. I wonder if something will survive. I can't remember for my life. Yeah, let's go for speed here. I don't really care about how this. I just want to see it crash. Maybe if I I will do the complete opposite. Oh, Northern Lights. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, I will point it in this direction, the complete opposite. It will be like an arrow here. You should never do the go in the prograde while you are crashing with your... You should go retrograde and try to break your speed, but I want to gain speed. I think the whole thing got so heated so it exploded. There is no surviving parts. Okay. Outcome yeah, that is a complete failure. So yeah, but we got some Northern Light here. That is awesome. They are really beautiful. I probably said this before, but I once traveled. I live in Sweden and Cyprus, but I once went to northern Sweden where there was some real Northern Light, and it is like a real trip. Was for real. It's so beautiful, and in the northern part of Sweden, and it means like in the winter time there is no daylight at all, so you only have this kind of disco show to watch, and it's cold and dry just because it's really cold, and that means that no moisture or anything is surviving. Yeah, vessel destroyed. Yeah, I got sidetracked there by real life there. So let's go to the tracking station. Yeah, we have a lot of, we have covered, I think this is a very good base for our Kerbin satellite system. Is covered by having satellites around the moons, and we have these slow going high orbit satellites that covers up and down too. So yeah, what do you want to do here? We actually, can you press recover? I can recover this, cool. So somehow some of the space junk has landed there. We can see landed at Kerbin. That means that I can recover it for a small... I will get a small amount of money by recovering it here. So I will do it like here. So you just press there. I will not recover... Okay, so we have some space junk orbiting here from Kerbin. We will terminate that space junk so we don't... the thing is, this will actually eat some small amount of performance of your CPU if you leave all the space junk around, but it's a small amount. But yeah, I think it's nice to have. You can also you can always do it like this, and then you will not see it. But I think the only fun part about space junk is in case you would it will hit one of your spacecrafts or satellites or something. But the risk, as space is gigantic and so on, it is such a small chance of risk. So I'm comfortable to remove it without. I will probably not lose the experience where one of my space junk will crash right into one of my things. So yeah. So that was everything for this episode. And as always, thank you for watching.